hyped you up so much, and you let me down. Yeah, yeah. We all felt that one. That was the four-stock belt around the world. All right, so we have Envy versus Kage. Was it Switch or Envy that sent Kage to losers? It was DVD, you're correct. So this is going to be Ike Ganondorf probably. I have absolutely no idea what this matchup's going to... Oh, Captain Falcon. You know what? That's probably a better choice.
Falcon can really overwhelm Ike very easily. The only real advantage that Ike has is maybe just range and running. Other than that, it's going to be really uphill.
That jab was so rude. Yeah, Kage's done messing around. He's trying to get out of here, get his money, and leave. So I think all of our local representatives were knocked out at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Philly's coming up, but we're just on the cusp of making it the top 8 or a little bit.
No, we got 3 top 8 Philly. So
That's right.
that's really good for the talent pool we have here. But
That's gonna do it. Just had John Madden moment.
let me get a little bit of backstory for everyone here. That was a beautiful call out. A little bit of backstory here. At the last Smasherade, there was a lot of salt from the PM community because a Melee player came through and won PM. And I don't know how familiar everybody watching this VOD is, but Melee players don't really, or PM players don't really like.
Yeah.
It was. PM players don't really like when Melee players come into their house and win. And DJ Nintendo came in and narrowly defeated Envy, I believe. Was that or was it 3-0? I'm pretty sure it was narrow, right? It was close, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went to game 5.
Okay, yeah.
No bracket reset. It was game 5.
Yeah, so they had a very close game. And let me tell you, I never in my life experienced how angry PM players get when Melee comes into their house and Melee wins.
It's
So
not just about when Melee comes in, but when Melee players come in, disrespect the game, and still win. That's what it is.
it's because Melee players, to a lot of people, Kage is actually an example of it. Melee players play PM like it's Melee, and it's not.
And
And it's working for Kage, but that's one of the reasons PM players just do not want to see Melee players win, because it makes people feel like it's just not the same, and people want PM and Melee to be different. So there's a lot on the line for the PM players here because they don't even care if they win; they just don't want Melee to win. So Kage it's Kage the public enemy right now, not even the Warrior. It's Kage the public enemy.
I really like that Kage is taking this role as the villain of the tournament. And he's sort of enjoying his position here, you know?
He's having a good time. Yeah, he's having a really good time, and everybody
likes this.
Everybody-
wants to see this.
Everybody was on his side at Melee. It was quite funny. But as soon as he started playing in PM, he has no friends here. Everyone just turned on the man.
I just think it's that everyone else has more friends. But yeah, let's see how Diddy Kong changes things. Diddy Kong is very fast. He's going to challenge Captain Falcon's speed a lot there.
This Diddy counter pick is working out very well for Envy.
I think that as long as he can maintain the solid edge guard, play that backboard.
I watched Diddy in PM, and it reminds me so much of Melee for Diddy. Oh my God, the rudest edge guard. He does not care where this monkey comes from because he's sending him to the grave.
Took those 2 bananas to get it off the stage.
He did. Invincible bananas run into that. They're both moving so fast to try to get at each other. They're barely hitting each other.
Hard to follow it right now.
That was just a lot of neutral exchanges.
That's edge guard. That's it.
Almost making it back.
Envy has a really solid lead. I think he's now taking this really seriously. He definitely doesn't want Kage to win.
It's like I said. To him. I talked to him about this after the last match. Right, to him, it's not just about playing PM right now. It's really not. It's about proving that PM players can stand up to the good melee players, and it's Envy, Switch, our own Al Capone. I thought we were about to see a down air right now. That was an easy tech, definitely an error right there.
I think he just messed it.
But yeah, like, this is so much more than just a losers finals match to him.
That's it. We got F smash.
Not
KO.
quite. That was very good DI.
And Kage was aware of that. I think he picked the wrong option, but I like that he was aware that that he was charging up that PM platform and he respected it. I think that's an important thing, is to respect Diddy's options, because he's got so many different
He does. He really does. Diddy with 2 bananas, 3.2. You all remember that. That was awful. Awful.
He's still got it. I mean, even with just one manner, he's still got his stuff. That's it.
All right, so that was a very different match than the first one. The first match went very in the opposite, very heavily towards Kage. So we'll see.
Knows about PM though. He might consider a switch to Ganon.
Well, yeah. So I was talking to Kage a couple days ago. Me and a couple people were about his PM. King Toon always blowing up our chat. Anyway, we were talking about his PM knowledge. This man, he swears that he does not practice PM.
I called it.
You did. He says he doesn't practice PM, but look at this. He made this switch. He knows this game, and he clearly knows the Diddy matchup because of what you said. He's respecting Diddy's options. And
He knows that big hitboxes are going to be a problem for Diddy Kong.
yeah, and well, I mean, on this stage, he's going to kill Diddy Kong in 1 to 2 hits. That was a very strange hit direction to be sent at. Oh my God, Diddy is going absolutely nuts right now.
The constant pressure is enough.
And oh my God, a beautiful tech to save Kage's life.
Almost take it. Yeah, he takes the stock and he's only got 30%. And he's up by not just the lead, he's got a really good lead. This is actually a really solid position, especially on Kage's own counter pick. WarioWare of all places.
The thing is 41's a percent lead, but it is not a good enough lead against Kage, against Ganon on this stage. This man is dead. That is what I'm talking about. That was a 16% he took before he died. Diddy will die at 30% on this stage. I've seen it before. I've played Marth against him, and I've seen him die at 16% on this stage. All it takes is a powerful hit because he's a little baby. That was very close. Kage almost had that ledge.
Yeah, I think Kage was pretty close. Still, I mean, it's
Oh my
Kage might take the stock, but he's got to deal with Diddy Kong's pressure next stock. I think the most important thing is that Kage just doesn't get burned out. I think burnout is going to be a factor in this matchup.
I think it will be more for Envy than Kage. Kage's been doing this for years. He's been on the scene forever. He was one of the best on the scene at one point. He knows how to make this one last, and he's not going against some of the competition that he's used to playing against stress-wise.
Peanut Gip! That was
very crucial. Kage resulting to the grime, going for that chain grab immediately. That was a very good power shield. I agree 100%. People like to say that Ganondorf's chain grab is grimier than most characters. I was going to say, I 100% agree. People do like to really dump on Ganondorf for chain grabbing. His options are not there like other characters are. That was a very good banana.
Yeah, Envy's just playing the heavy projectile and heavy pressure game. Ganondorf. .com teaching.
.com trying.
Coaching mid-match.
.com's trying to coach people by screaming across the venue. If you've ever met .com, you know that this is not a surprise.
Yeah.
He's also probably screaming some real quality advice like, "Don't get hit, dog. Don't get hit." Yeah. I heard him, but we all know that's what .com's thinking.
Yeah, no, Kage knows this game. I've seen videos of Kage B. Don't worry about it. This will give Kage the space and the speed to contest Diddy Kong. I think this is a really good counter pick, actually.
I think this is a great counter pick, but I think he may have actually been better off with Ganondorf here because Ganondorf can down B twice on this map and get essentially 3 jumps and survive much longer than Captain Falcon can.
Right, so he can. So I think that Kage maybe has realized that Diddy Kong's gimping him either way, and so I think that he's just respecting Diddy Kong's gimping options a lot more.
So you think he's probably trying to keep up with him so he has more options for survival? I can see it. That was an excellent up air right there. And he got to the edge just in time.
That was a really good ramen noodle edge guard.
Kage is definitely trying to be far more respectful of what this day is capable of. He got absolutely bodied those last 2 games.
That was an awkward side B. He should have gotten punished for that. And he just dropped it.
That is a questionable up B. Gave that away for free, but got the stock anyway. This is an extremely even game between these 2 players.
We got a phone call.
I do. 1 second. JT says hi. I can't hear you. You sound really far away.
It would be. Yeah, I would too.
Okay, so you're just gonna do their
This is not quite the package.
It's probably a bad sign. You guys are probably really. Your dad probably should replace the wire because it is definitely the wire that's insane. So that's probably the issue.
I like that it's keeping Kage possible.
Well, when you go to do your oil stuff, your dad just have to.
And now, we still got a solid magic.
Alright, well, we'll figure something out for your headlight.
That might be the
Replacement. But anyway, we're getting close to that. So I'll let you know when we get there. I mean, that's up to you.
He's playing solidly from behind.
Mia wants to know if you're going to be here for another hour or 2, so she can drop her paper off for you for numbers, or you want to take.
I'll be here until it's done.
He says he'll be here till it's done, so it's up to you. If you want, you can probably just send him a picture.
Yeah, I don't care. Picture's fine too. Whatever.
He just said picture.
Whatever works for her.
He said whatever works for you. Just don't drive out of your way.
Man, that is a KO. And he can take the stock.
We'll figure something out for you.
He's going for broke.
We'll figure it out because
High instead of not forward.
if we have to, we'll put him on my grip or something.
What happened? It's an edge guard opportunity. Kage.
Alright, I gotta go, babe.
Kage's playing really
Sorry, we're
antsy.
wow.
He's really, really antsy right now. Not sure what he's going to do.
Alright, I'll be back. We're looking for Kage to.
That's it. And he takes it.
Alright, Kage's feeling that one. Came all the way.
Out of bracket. Out of bracket.